Hi everybody, it's day 30 and I'm so congratulations for those who've made it through and who followed along the whole way. I am so proud of you, well done. I just wanted to finish off a few little bits and pieces in this one. Mostly, if you've stuck all your things in, then you're pretty much ready and finished. I had this little card that had to go in, and I thought I might use a little bit of this crushed olive distress ink today. I actually had an arrival of the oxide spray in crushed olive, and as usual had forgotten I already had some crushed olive, but however that's okay because they work differently. And I get a little bit excited about a new colour. And every time I'm looking at it I'm thinking, oh, it makes me want to go and have, you know, tapas. Except we can't go out yet to cafes or little Spanish restaurants or anything because of course everything's still closed. So hopefully it won't be too long before we're all able to go and enjoy meeting our friends and having lovely experiences. I went for a lovely walk with a friend because we're allowed to have a social bubble now if we're single. So I went for a really massive walk with a friend the other day. I've got to find where this was going. I think it was going in the little, there, that one. That's where it was going. I found a little ticket I'm going to put in there too. There we go. Like that. So my friend and I went for a gorgeous walk, and we ended up at because of course you can still get a coffee. You can still get a coffee at a cafe. So we ended up being able to walk, grab a coffee. We're now allowed to take our masks off to have our coffee because obviously how else would you do it? And sit and have a chat. And I don't know about anyone else, but I need to comment about this because this is the most adorable thing that's been happening here, but I don't know that it's been happening anywhere else in the world. So all the, of course, because the children have been homeschooled because no one's been able to go to school, but what they've done is made what's called Spoonville. So all the children have been basically decorating an old wooden spoon each, and then they go for their walk, and there's kind of designated spots for Spoonville, and then they plant their spoons like a little tree around the base of a tree and put up a sign saying Spoonville, and it's the most adorable thing. It's so colourful and creative, and you know what, it's just one of those things that you just get happy about. It's very easy to get caught up in the sadness of the, you know, the whole COVID thing. And yes, it is sad if you have actually someone close that has contracted it or died. Remember I used the back of this, and I was showing you how to hole punch. I just thought I just had this inspiration just before to stick a bit of our material that we made, our stamp material that we made in it. Move that out the way. I thought that would be a bit of fun. It is fun. There you go. Oh, I like that. How cute. So anyway, I think that the park that I went to with my friend and the cafe that I went to with my friend, which, by the way, if you actually see my Instagram, I don't know if it's linked. I don't know if I've linked my normal, you know, I've got my art Instagram and I've got my normal page. On my normal page, though, has the photo of the most amazing macaroon that I got there. Can you tell I'm a foodie? I'm terrible sometimes. Anyway, it turns out that the cafe the lady that runs the cafe runs it with her husband, and he's a properly trained French chef apparently. So I think I'll be going there again. But the macaroon was better than the one I had in Paris. Anyway, maybe I'll put my link for my real Instagram so you can see it, because it was amazing. But it wasn't even, you know how you get macaroons and they're like hard on the inside? This one actually had cream and jam, so it was a bit like a scone. It was unbelievable. I could probably talk about that for hours. I have to go back there. What a good little shop. And so my friend's husband had a tab there, so I went on the tabs. I didn't have to buy it. How good is that? I'm going to laugh about that for a while. The gifts you get from people, aren't they adorable? Now I might just do a little thing around here. There we go. Anyway, it was a delicious day. We saw a nesting tawny frogmouth. I hope I didn't already talk about this. I forget things sometimes. Now, what's the purpose of this? There is no purpose. It just looks nice. Should I put some writing paper on the back? Oh no. Oh yes, anyway, here we go. I'm all over the place. Was it day 25 maybe, I had an archive link at the website for you to download some freebies, which had the envelope template. I've made another one, so I've got the colour on the inside this time. The envelope template and some of these words. And there was something else in there, wasn't there? Oh, the specimen slide page. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to use some of these words to decorate. All right, so my theme. I sometimes have a phrase, you know, a phrase or a theme or something. And my latest theme at the moment has been about joyfulness, and we need a bit of that with this stupid COVID, for sure. So I'm going to put that on. How's that? Because that made me feel very happy making it. And I want some numbers. And the numbers weren't, look, they're just random, okay? They just came out of the blue, so just don't worry if they're not a number you want. I think it's actually probably a Word document. You might actually be able to edit it. I didn't think too hard about that. So, here we go. I've made smaller words and bigger words. So you can do what you like. You can have all the fun in the world. So we do borrow this. No, I didn't. I did this one. So your journal really should be finished, and this is just like little final embellishments to... I find this the fun part. I love this bit. Someone could hand me a whole heap of blank ones and I would do this all the time and just have a ball. I'd be loving it. So you can imagine that if you thought about adding this particular one to the slide day, because there you go, I don't do everything in order. I'm creative, left brain, and that's what happens for me. Now we've got one in there, we've got one in there. It's going to be too big for the little tea bags. Put that little specimen card there. We've got 2 specimen cards in those. We've got a pocket here. that could have that in there. I like the idea of maybe seeing it. All right, the belly band is a bit loose. Maybe we'll put this one in to hold it a bit. We can see the word. Oh, I like that. Yes. Awesome. Now I've got this little envelope that I wanted to put in as well. I don't know where. It's technically very much a gator mouth now. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, what can we put in? Oh, I was going to put this little envelope because remember we had that one little spare one I hadn't used. I'm going to put that in, but I want to decorate it. Oh, we'll get a word. Like this, like that. I printed this out onto 200 GSM cardstock, and it's actually really got a bit of a shine. It's actually quite nice. I was just looking for cardstock, and you know, because you have to order everything online at the moment and do click and collect, so you can't just walk in the shop and browse the shelves. Which I know some of my friends have been missing that quite a bit. We had a joke the other day about having to go to the chemist so that you get a bit of shopping, like you get your retail therapy done. You know, you don't get your retail therapy when the shops are all shut and you can't go. So they were having a joke about just popping down the chemist so you could walk the aisles of something. Isn't that funny? So I know we've been doing a couple of the cards for the narrative. This, I just haven't even read it. I just pulled it out. I'm going to glue it. I'm going to stick it down. I don't know what it's about. It doesn't always have to relate. It's just another. Now, do I want it down here or up there? I want it up here. Now, have a look how this, now that I've added another colour, I've got to have a look how it looks on other things. Just guesstimating it there. I think our little, this needs to go on. Put in there. Now, where were we putting this? I don't think I've got any. Have I got any? Okay, these little pockets are smaller. That's not going to fit in there. Oh, actually, it's almost too big to fit anywhere. Got that washied in. Could have it in somewhere like that. I think it might be poking out a bit if I do it this way. Oh, how good is that? It's out a bit, but it's not. If I'd have known ahead, I would have stuck this down in a little bit more, but you know, it's just another little thing we've got we can pull out. I'm just going to pretty this up a little bit. It's a little bit, oh, come on, a little bit, just needs leaves. Everything needs some leaf. Pretty leaves. These are still there. I can't think of anywhere else for them to go. What about if this goes here? There we go. Also, okay, these are double tuck spots, so these can have something in. little envelope, got the fold out. This is actually one of my favourite bits. Isn't it funny? You make these and you go, oh, well, you know, that's good, I love that. But then you go, oh, I love that. I just love that even more. I got some little of these Mo card stickers, and I wanted to put some of those in. Maybe I should put something on that. That's sort of annoying me a little bit. What about one of the little stampy things? That'll work. Can you tell this is my most favourite, funnest bit? It's so playful. I just love it. So what's next? I think I'm going to do a challenge that someone put up for this month, a multimedia challenge. Mike and Ian, the steampunk guys. I think I'll do their challenge. So this month was, they spin a wheel or something. This month was J, and one of the words they pulled out was Joker. So, you know, I'm going to do that. That'll be fun. There we go. There's that. Do I want one of these over the top? Maybe not. Maybe I'll put that down there. And what else? Oh yes, maybe I mentioned it yesterday, or I know. Anne handmade, as in H Anne. And I know Rachel's done a couple of these, but Anne has got a material book, making a material book. So she calls her page Sewing for the Soul. So I'm going to actually start a material book and follow along with the, I think it's might be nine days worth. Follow along with that. So I'm definitely going to do that. That will be fun. What's this? A little bit of flowers. I'm probably getting completely carried away now, but this is fun. This is so much fun. I hope you're having as much fun making your little journals. I like that pretty pattern. Now that I've stuck that one, I feel like I have to stick another one of these in, so as it's, you know, through the book. Where on earth is it going to go? I think the book's full. I don't know that there's much room anywhere else. However, I'll find room if there's room. I'll find a place. Just a bit more pretties and a bit more embellishing. This was just stamping onto tissue paper. There we go. All right, maybe just finding one or two, like maybe numbers or something. Or creation, that goes in there somewhere. Love it. One word and a number. Maybe they're going to go on here, little fiddly things. I'm putting it exactly where it fell because happy accidents. There we go. All right, I could do this for hours and hours, just entertaining myself. However, I want you to go and play and enjoy yourself. So let's look through. There's still a pocket here for something. Some sticker that can go there. little notebook. Got the ruffles, tea bags. We've got all the things we've made. A little envelope with a little specimen card. Envelope and specimen cards. Pocket. The writing spot. Ah, that's interesting. That has gone through the... Okay, that's gone through the handmade paper. So I might not try to rip that, because it's going to rip this paper, I think. Oh, that's a shame. Anyway, writing spot. Belly band. Our little story cards. Writing spot, a bit more ruffle, more writing. Pockets, little cards. There's a spare bit of ruffle. That was on, one of the tea bags. Our beautiful handmade paper. Got a little card, tuck spot. Another little bag. That's writing spot, writing or drawing. One of our story cards. In the pocket, we've got that other envelope in the little tea bag giraffe. That was one of the bank money things. We've got an upside down pocket. We've got the upside downy and the normal pocket. Right way up pocket. And the specimen card with the rose. We've got two of the tea bags. Another ruffle. A pocket, which has got those two spare, one glassine and one, what was that? That was greaseproof paper, I think. That was really the fine one. We've got a little pocket, well, a little envelope and another envelope. Our little tuck spot with a card and a writing spot. We've got another little tuck spot. Another one of our little story cards. A beautiful paper. More drawing or writing. Another little place we can put something inside. More writing. Another little bit. Got a journaling card. Another little envelope writing spot, another envelope with another envelope. So there's lots of, and a pocket, hidden little bits there. We've got one of these which doesn't have a little card. What that is? Another, oh, I didn't cover that. Okay, I will do that. That is, I'll leave that there. That's something I've forgotten to do, and I don't have a card for here. So what I'm going to do is look through the rest of the book. See, okay, so there's a picture. So I might make a card exactly the same. I'll use that spare ruffle and put it on the top, and I'll put a bit of writing paper behind, and then I'll have that card and either this picture or, let's have a look. Any other there's not many pictures in here. There's the boat one. Not many pictures at all. Aeroplane. I think this one will be the one. Just put it there now. So they're things I'll finish. Another little envelope and another envelope, and little tuck spot. Our other little cute tuck spot, writing spot, another tuck spot, journaling card, and then we've got our writing board. Now obviously if you're writing on here, you're not going to be using this as a writing board. If you want to put extra paper, you can use it as a writing board. I like it. I like it whether you use it or not in that respect. And then Naughty Freddy ruining Nana's rug thing that she was making. Naughty Freddy. So that's the whole day 30, the whole book. Going to use some tape on here as well. I should probably do that. I think I didn't do it yet because I wanted to use something like this, but I want to use wider masking tape. Let's do it now because it should be completed. So it's had a little makeshift job done to it there. That's actually how I wanted it to be. Maybe this washi's fine because you can still read a bit of it that way. And this is super sticky compared to other washi. There we go. Not sure whether I want to put one across there to hold that in place. I think I do. There we go. There we go. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride. It's been wonderful and I've had a great time and a great time getting to know some new people too, those that were on the journey with me. This is going in the Etsy shop. Obviously it's difficult in different countries, but because you have to be prepared to pay the post. I will see you in the next video, I'm sure. I've got quite a few things to do, quite a few things I'm interested in doing. So have a great day, enjoy, and please, please, please let me see what you've made. I want to see what you've made. That's and the way I can see that is if you do the hashtag. So, okay, that's it for me. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.